All right, welcome back to Alea Jacta Est. This is tutorial 25. It's been a week, so thanks for your patience. For those of you that are waiting for the next one, had some other life stuff come up. But back in DC, back in front of the computer here, so I'm gonna hit you with another tutorial. Yeah, so tutorial 25. We're making good progress. All right, in today's tutorial, I want to consider how to do a path of retreat, as well as take a look at a couple of the kind of uh, regional information aspects of the game. And I think that'll make sense in a minute. First of all, just kind of, you might remember I done this really late amphibious assault. We had taken the town, still have, but then we were pushed out. We won the battle. That's the naval battle. And by the way, I'm just going to put a quick comment on here. Is anyone's kind of experienced, where the naval battles, the AI is not fully using the force well? And what I mean by that is, and I commented on this before, I feel like a lot of times they just don't have admirals, and I think that really can make a substantial difference. Just curious when anyone else out there has experienced. Yeah, here it is. This was a victory, but we still were pushed out in the end, and so we won, I guess you could say, on day 12, and then at some point we said, okay, well, we just can't fight anymore, we're going to leave. All right, so that kind of brings us really to the tutorial aspect of what I'm talking about here is let's consider a path of retreat. And what I mean by that is there's really no way we can take Citra here because it's a size 2 fort, as well as it's quite well garrisoned. We know this army is substantially larger than us. This is nearby. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send our force, which has taken some pretty big hits, to what's that, Hadramutium here. And the reason I'm going to do that is I think that they're going to be interested in besieging or assaulting this, as well as watching these objective cities. They're going to hopefully leave a path for us out. And then we will have to besiege this, and I would have slotted right away because it's a size 1 fort, but both of our generals are, well, they're both inactive, so we can't actually assault this turn. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So this kind of, you're talking about, like, I guess what I'm saying is, talk about a path of retreat. And sometimes people ask for strategy. I guess that's kind of just some strategic advice. When you do get in a losing situation, what's the best way to get out without losing more forces? In addition, I have another. I have a navy. My navy's going up north here, and I think I'm probably going to send them here, and then we can board a legion and some equities, and send them back down once we take this harbor city. The second tutorial kind of aspect, if you actually, and you only need to click on this once, you just click on it once, it takes you, actually maybe you do need to click on it twice, but it takes you to the region, and then you can pop up this box, and it says Jordan Gallia, and we've lost 100 supply. So what I want you to see is that if you're wondering where Gallia is, click on the Grand Region overlay and then zoom out. And then you can see here that it's Gallia is the region and it's the color. If you click on the supply overlay, you'll see where we have supply and where there's less. I'm actually not really worried about that supply issue, and the reason is we don't actually have a lot of forces out west. So 100 supply is a lot. It's 2 turns basically for the Gallic Reserve here, but we don't really have a lot of forces. And also, I haven't really run into any supply issues yet, so that could always be something that'll happen in the future. Kind of the third thing I want to show you is the Pompeians had landed here by Cato's army, and you'll see that it's kind of straddling both these places here. So it's like, wait, is he here or is he here? So what you want to do sometimes is just, it's an opposing army, but just put your mouse over it, and it tells you the area, Camarina, and we know that that's here. It says it there as well. It says it in the tooltip. Yeah, so let's just kind of go ahead and proceed to the next turn. I think he's on the offense out east. Kind of has a pretty big force there. This will be interesting to see what Cato does here if he does attack Syracuse out west. This is kind of to be expected. Is they take back the town. Um, yeah, out west, it's quite different than the last game. Last game, of course, we had a lot of action out west. This time, it's smaller forces with some action out there, but not as much. Um, our forces moving south there. It looks like. No. Okay, there they go. So we take that back. That's good. And it looks like our force here in Africa or Numidia will be allowed to escape. And Cato is not moving. That's a bit of a surprise. I sort of expected him to move. Yeah, so I guess really just a final word. So they did allow us to escape, and that is really interesting. So let's just take a look at this because we've taken the town, and what I want to see is how exactly that happened. Okay, so we didn't assault, we just took the town. Let's click on replay previous turn because there's a lot there. So this will bring it up, and we can kind of look at a day-by-day thing. Hopefully you're using your replay. It's really a cool aspect of the game. Okay, so they're going. Well, it looks like they just capitulated on day 9 right away. So I didn't expect that. I have seen that happen before, but I wonder if yeah, maybe there just was nothing there. They had no forces at all. I guess that is the other. I sort of expected a force to be there, but it was in fog of war, so we couldn't actually see it. Caesar is. They're tired. I think I'm out there to have them rest, and we'll have to take a look at the situation out west here. We are besieging a small force here, and Treminius has a decent sized force. Although that's 4 legions over there. All right, okay, so this has been tutorial 25, and I'll see you next time.